Hey guys, so before I start the video, I just want to give a shout out to a bunch of guys that I just met online. Their name is Animals Hockey Club. They're just like us. They're a bunch of guys who are just making NHL videos, who do a lot of streams, montages, and videos. We're just gonna give them support. They're starting out just like us, so we thought, why not give them a shout out? So make sure you check them out. Instagram and YouTube channel are in the description. Alright guys, so I apologize for the 1 week delay in between videos. I've just been busy with work, I've been sick, I've been tired, you can name everything. So we're just gonna go straight into this. Quick refresher, if we forget, where is everybody's draft position. First would be Minnesota, then New Jersey, Calgary, Colorado, Anaheim, Vancouver, the Islanders, Tampa Bay, Detroit, Montreal, the Rangers, Ottawa, Arizona, Vegas, and Dallas. And just in case we forget, we have 2 picks. Just remember, we have 2 picks this year. One obviously being ours, and the second being San Jose's from the Evander Kane trade a year ago. So we have the 20th, and we have the 27th pick. Of course, we did talk about it, and some insiders did find out. We are looking to move up, possibly. We could look into either moving both draft picks and becoming one, or we might trade a player and a draft pick and move up a spot or 2. Kind of that deal, okay? All right, so let's get into this draft. So I'm not obviously going to go with the first overall pick. I don't think we're going to have to, we don't need Jack Hughes for this team. We have Eichel, we have Middlestat. The one player we did talk about, though, was like a Vukovic, but he's at 8, so we're going to have to move up a lot. Or the other one was Soderstrom. I have never seen how Soderstrom develops. We could try and take a look. He's going around 12th. I don't want to risk, obviously, going up to 12th and not getting him. Or we take the 27th pick and we move up to get Charles Pritchett. We don't have anything scouted, but I thought, why not? He's probably a custom-made player, but we should take a look. And that would be all we got for going down 27th. We didn't scout anybody, but we're looking at Heinonen, Kokkonen, Peltier, Nesterov, Josh Williams, Arthur. I can't pronounce his name, even though I know he's going this year, Kalaev. So we're going to try and move up. I'm going to move. Who do we have as the 12th again? So it's the Ottawa Senators from the Columbus Blue Jackets. So we're going to try and see if we can move the pick. I know they don't want to give up the pick. What about the 13th pick? Risking 1 spot. The Arizona. They still don't want to give it up. Well, let's try it. So let's give up the 27th pick. And I'm going to have to give up more, obviously. But I want to try and acquire that defenseman, Soderstrom. And let's see if there's any players they want from us. Not really. Okay. On defense, I know I talked about Scandella, possibly. Just because of the contract. Or Martinez. But you know what? I know we only acquired him last year, but let's try and see if we can throw Martinez in there. Just because we could probably go out in free agency and pick up a defenseman around the same thing, possibly even cheaper. And of course, we need to get a draft or a player back. Let's bring Kevin I can't pronounce his name half the time. Continue. So we'll be giving up a first and Alex Martinez for the 13th and Continue. Let's see if that goes through. Trade rejected. I'm willing to throw in one more player at that, or draft pick. Yeah, congratulations. Updated. That's nice. Go with 3rd in 2021. I know that seems very far for that one, but we get the players now. We can develop them quicker, and by then, hopefully, they're NHL ready. So let's see if that goes. If that's not going through, then that is probably where I give up on this trade. Let's take a look. Trade rejected. Okay. So that's not going through. Let's go one more attempt. Vegas. They want to give it up, so this might be easier. I know it's going to be harder to get the player we wanted. Actually, you know what? Let's play it out. Let's see what happens come the draft. So Jack Hughes going first overall. Second pick would be to the Jersey Devils, and they take Alzner. So Capo Caco is still available. He's probably going to go to Calgary. He goes to Calgary. So that first line right there of Goudreau, Monahan, and Kako in the future will look deadly. Bowen Byram going next. Korolev, Doc, Cozens. Tampa's going with Krebs. Detroit gets Broberg, Vukovic, Suzuki, and let's see if that... so they take Lavoie, so we still have a chance here. And they take Dawes. So let's see if we can get Soderstrom here from the Vegas Golden Knights. So we'll give up the San Jose pick, and I'll give up Alec Martinez. Of course, they'd have too much, so we'll take a defenseman back. I tried just to take a no-name defenseman. Bischoff. Let's see if that goes through. Vegas will be over the league salary for the next. Great. Okay, let's see if we can do something else then. Who do they want from us? They want a lot of good players. You know what? Let's try this again. Okay. Martinez. I'll take a bad contract. Just hopefully it's not too bad. Oops. And the worst would be Riley Smith or Cody Eakin. See if that would work. That will work. So Cody Eakin only plays 1 year with us. That's fine, even if he plays in the minors. So it's the 27th Martinez for Eakin and a 14th overall pick. Let's see. I think I could get a pick, one more pick from them. Just because I'm giving up such more, I think. Let's see if I can get a 4th for this year. So adding a 4th, let's see if this goes through. Trade accepted. Perfect. So boys, we're going to take Soderstrom in the with this pick. So that adds to our defense right there. So Victor Soderstrom, no similar playing style, but I believe he will be NHL ready in about 3 years. So welcome to the team, Victor Soderstrom. He is now a Buffalo Sabre. And let's see if we can get our next guy in Samuel Poulin. Just moving on. And he goes 18th overall to Colorado. And then Pritchett goes. So let's see who we have left. We have Aiden Howe compared to Theo Fleury. I'm liking the looks already of him. Sniper, 23 goals, 43 assists in 66 games. Who else is available? Sasha Mutala. Not much that we know about him. Nolan Foote, we took him into Edmonton. I believe we should try and go with something else. And then there's Holloway. I think what we'll do, guys, we'll take Aiden Howe. So he's sniper, and he put up some goals this year. Compared to Theo Fleury, I like the comparison right there. So we're going to take Aiden Howe with our second pick this draft. And that is our top 2 draft picks for this year, guys. So we got a right winger, which we need desperately as I look now at the right wingers. We have add one, we add a defenseman. We get rid of Alec Martinez, but we also are going to go in free agency and pick up somebody. So moving on, I believe our next pick, we should take Vladislav Kolyachnik. I believe I said that wrong, but I tried. Over Kerry Pirioni. Actually, Pirioni doesn't have that bad. But we have Ukko-Pekka Lehkonen for our depth, so we're going to take Vladislav Kolyachnik. I'm probably wrong on that. Bear with me, guys. Takes me a while to learn the Russian names. Moving on. Are there any gems that we have noticed for the future draft picks? No, we have 2 busts. Never mind. I believe they're in this round too. So looking at 100, we took defenseman, we took a right winger. Let's take another right winger. So Vasyslav Mironov with our fourth round draft pick that we just got from the Vegas Golden Knights. So Vegas, oh no, that's the Vegas one. They want to move. They want to move up almost 20 spots. I'm gonna say sure. Go ahead. They probably took someone that they had their eyes on. That's what I'd like to see. That's what they said for this game they would do. So Tobias Borgnafot. We're gonna go with Samuel Fagimo. Let's just see where Anaheim went with that pick. How far up? So like 20 spots. So they took Hugh Irving, top 4, Quentin Irving. See how that goes for them. So they clearly had their eye on him for a bit. So moving on to the 5th round. We're almost done the draft, guys. And then right after, I will do free agency, and that'll be it for the video. We're going to take Nando Egenberger. I love the guy. I love the name. Remember him from NHL 18? He was always the 2nd round. So they want to move up into the 6th round. I'm going to say no. He would always go in the 2nd round. He'd work for me in about 3 years, but nonetheless, and Nando Egenberger. Now we're just going to pick guys pretty much for the sake of it. I don't know anything about these guys now. One more pick left. And let's just sort it by potential. Take the goalie, Chris Para. Goaltenders usually have good trade value that we could end up trading. So that is it for the draft, guys. So we move up, we get Soderstrom, we also pick up Howe. We were looking for Poulin, but we did not end up with that. Hopefully Howe can be just as good. And then we gave up Alec Martinez, but we are going to replace him in free agency. I know there's a couple defensemen that go in the first year, one being Jake Gardiner, which we could look into, but I know he wants like 5 all the time. But we were looking for a left-handed defenseman, sorry. So not money. I believe we got all our free agents signed, except the ones that didn't want to stay. So Sam Reinhart and Brandon Montz are going to need contracts, as well as Michael Frolik. So Michael Camilleri would like to stay. I'm going to say no, just because I have more guys coming up. Tennyson for the minors would be good. Same with Zach Redmond. Thomas Lear. He might join the team next year. What's his potential? He's a 4th liner, so he might actually join the team at the big club next year. Take over for Camilleri's spot. Dan O'Regan got him from the San Jose Trio. As not Craig Smith, some other Smith guy. This is all just the minor guys now. We're going to sign them just so we have some minor league guys. So I think the only player we're going to go for is a defenseman, just to replace Mr. Martinez. Obviously, I know I might get some hate for Martinez on that one, just because, you know, he did it. So he was a big part, big trade we made, of course, giving up a lot. We're going to give Soderstrom a contract because he plays in Sweden, so we sign him. He'll come over and play in the AHL, so he'll develop a bit faster. And same with Howe, he played in the American development, so we're going to put him in. They're going to play in the minors. That way we have them already. We can see what they're going with. Scott Wedgwood does not want to sign, but Alex Wilcock will sign. So that's what we're going to do, guys. They're going to play in the minors, and they're going to grow there. We're going to see what we get. Redmond doesn't want to come back. Tennyson doesn't want to come back. Whatever. It's cool. We replaced them with Howe and Soderstrom. Pominville, I'm not happy that he chose, of course. I know some people are not happy, but he was happy that I just said it was nice to him. There we go. All you have to do is the players. Be nice to them, and they'll be nice back. So your scouts got re-signed, so we're going to make this free agency might be a bit quick. Just because I said I know what I want. I want a defenseman. I don't want to give up draft picks, so I don't want to go for RFAs. And, of course, there's that one right there, Erik Karlsson. I don't think we're going to go with the Karlsson one on that one. Just because we already have Rasmus Ristolainen, who plays on the right side. But it would be nice if we could get him. But we are not, unfortunately. We're going to go look Jake Gardiner, like I said. That was the one. Tyler Myers. He's a right-handed shot. And I don't see anything else that could help us. So we're going to go with Jake Gardiner on this one, guys. He is an upgrade. He's 83, about 85. So we're signing him for about 4.8. I know I can't go down, so that's going to leave us about $3 million in cap space. So we're going to offer Jake Gardiner. If he doesn't want to sign with us, we're going to have to look at another defenseman, perhaps, and see if we can move our defenseman around. Jake Gardner accepts. Okay, I wasn't too worried about that one. So the other one we could do, and it would just be painful at this point. Like I said, I want to get some cap space going, and one of them would be Marco Scandella, $4 million for this year. Actually, that's not that bad. Never mind. Regret anything I said. I was going to trade Scandella, save up $4 million, get another player. But we are going to go quickly and look at our players that are up next year. So Scandella, Stretcher, and Montour, half our defense right there, needing contracts. So our first two lines in defense are going to be Dahlin, Ristolainen, Gardner, and Montour. Not bad at all, with Stetcher and Scandella rounding out the bottom six. So that's not at all bad. And let's just make sure our forwards we know. So going by overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I also had Lear as another one. So we have enough, but they're not as much overall. We could look into possibly making a trade at some point, i.e. Michael Frolik. We could try and get any team interested. Boston, of course. They're interested in anybody I throw at them. Would Carolina be interested? Can I get a right winger? Not really. Just taking a look here, guys. Not going to make any trade. Philly, Ryan Hartman. No. I'd say Ryan Hartman, but too much of a risk, I find. I never see him develop. Timo Meier, that's a fair one. Braden Point, Mitch Marner. If I was crazy and I had all these draft picks, I'd probably say let's go after Mitch Marner. Piss off Toronto a bit, but we're not going to. So we'll just take a quick look at our free agents for next year. So Sam Reinhart wants a deal. He wants 6.5. We have $25 million to spend. I will give you 6.5, Sam Reinhart, if you live up to your standards. If you don't, I will be trading you. Simple as that. Brandon Montour, what would you like? 4. I think starting now, we're going to look into possibilities of moving these salaries down. So let's see what we can get for 0.85. We get 3.76 out of them. Let's go move down to 4.1. Not much of a down. It's Frolik doesn't want to come back, so that is fine. Casey Middlestat, 4.75 times 0.85. It's about $4 million, so I'll move you down to about 4.4. Saving money. Scandella does not want to come back. Stetcher, 2.2. That's a no. That's fine. Tage Thompson, 2.6. That's fine. They're not much expensive. Scott Wilson, that's easy. So right there, guys, we got some. And of course, so what we're going to look into for this year, guys, we're not going to do it this video. So Frolik and Scandella do not want to come back for next year, and that's fine. I know I said that's fine. But let's see come the draft, or not the draft, Jesus. The trade deadline or midway through the season, let's take a look at if we can move these players out and get a player back that we can use for the long term, and we don't have to lose them at all. So Middlestat accepts, Thompson accepts, everybody's accepting. Perfect. Reinhardt accepts. I hope so. We gave him what he wanted. Who was trying to talk to me? Jake Gardner. Hope to join the land. Yeah. Need to perform at a high level. Hope these fans don't boo you out of the city like Toronto did. So no trades at all coming, unlike the Edmonton one where we had like, what do we have? We had like a Strawman trade. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. Travis Hamonic wants. No, I really want to say no, unless I can move these around. So Travis Hamonic, 1 year. Is it possible to take Scandella back? Scandella. Yeah, no, see, it's impossible. So no. I would have taken Scandella. We could have put him on the 4th line. Derek's the... No. Here come everybody wanting our first because they think we're going to be good. I'm not saying we aren't going to be good. I just know that we should hold on to this pick just in case. because I have seen where a team like this could make the playoffs first year, and then come back with the same group that got them in there, and then just lost. So still simulating. I think that's all we're gonna see. We're gonna bring up Soderstrom and Howe to the preseason. We'll simulate with them just to see what we're looking at. So we're gonna we'll do this preseason quickly, just so we know what we are getting with these two players that we trade everything for. Howe and Soderstrom. I just need to bring one player down, which will be Remy Ellie. So Alex Nylander is going to make the jump, I believe, this year. That's expected. Hopefully, you know, he can contribute. Sort of take Scandella out. I know, wrong side, but whatever. Just see what we get. So nothing else that we could expect. Taylor Lear. We'll keep him in the minors just to start. We'll see what happens. Saboka's another one that bad contract is up this year. Cody Eakin, another one up this year. So we have a couple guys we could bring up for injuries. But on defense, obviously, we have Casey Nelson, and I think that's it. I think we need to go find another defenseman, I think. I just want to take a quick look. Sorry, defenseman. I know it's not. So we're going to take a look at defenseman quickly in free agency. Sign a whatever player just for depth. Not going to be wrong button. Roman Josi, that'd be perfect for next year. We're not going crazy with some of these. So the big three still there. Andreas Jan's still there. Trouba's still there. A lot of players still there who would be. We're going to sign Jan Ruda, sorry. But a lot of players, RFAs, not signed. One thing in this game I noticed that a lot of RFAs will never sign. Even with Vegas, like I know they have money. They just don't spend it on players. Jan Ruda joins. Okay, so that's going to be our 6th or 7th defenseman. No, like I said, I know obviously Tampa have trouble because they Point and Marner want so much. And look at us going 6-0. Can we go 7-0? Oh, my bad. Do we go 7-0? Yeah, salary. Okay, I jinxed it. We went 6-1 though in the preseason. Jack Eichel 9 points, perfect. Let's just see what we got with these two players. So Howe, not a lot already scouted, but he is a 71 by the looks of it. He only had 1 point. So we'll give him some time down there in the minors. Hopefully he can develop. Soderstrom is a 67, so both obviously, like I said, playing in the minors, but good to see where we're at with these two. So Soderstrom and Howe, and we'll call up Ruda and Ellie. Yeah, I'll go with Ellie. Edit lines quickly. So on our bottom pair, we're going to have Alex Nylander play. He's listed as a depth. We're going to try it. I don't see why not. And then Scandella and Stetcher. And they're just going to flip-flop. So this is our lineup going into the next year. It's Skinner, Eichel, Reinhart, Pominville, Kerfoot, Lee, Larson, Middlestat, Frolik, Nylander, Thompson, Upshaw, Dahlin, Ristolainen, Gardner, Montour, Scandal, Stetcher, and in goaltending, Carter Hutton with Allmark backing him up. And Ruda, Wilson, Ellie with the scratched. And we just want to take a look. Okay, good. We have to make these. So like I said, Lear, let's try and get these players in. So Yannick Villiot, we're going to move you out. Howe in. And Soderstrom is in. Put him on the right side just so he can get good timing there. And Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen already a 72, so perfect. He's developing quick. Hopefully, we're going to hope by next year at the earliest, if not a year next year, the year after, or by year 4 of the series, we should have him into the starting role of this team. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. That is it for us. Let me know what you think about possibly making the deal for Scandella and Frolik. Just not even to get to, like, I know the contracts are up this year, but just to get something back so we're not completely losing the players. As well, let me know what you think about our draft decisions. I like our decisions. I think they could benefit us come in a few years. But that is it for me. Let you know what you think also about Jake Gardner. I forgot. So we're going to simulate first game, and then we're going to play the home opener against Tampa, just as always. So that is it, guys. Let me know Make sure you also subscribe and follow to Animals Hockey Club, like I said at the beginning of the video. But make sure you also, for us, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, tell your friends, turn on the notifications bell, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and I'll see you for year number 2 with your Buffalo Sabres.